would love to check my stream. I don't care that. Need to know if I am live. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 da da ba. Ba ba da 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 ba. I can't tell if my stream works yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is gonna do the thing, but I need to make sure my mic works. There it is. Well, I apparently seem to be talking, so that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Go to my dashboard. If anyone bothers to fucking talk at me, I can at least read the words somebody says. Otherwise, I am going to be talking to myself by myself, playing the Outer Worlds in medias res. I've already started this game. I've already played through it for a bit. Ooh, drink that tea. I've already started it for a bit. I still think we're kind of in like the opening stuff. It doesn't feel like very much has actually happened. Like I got to the ship. I've got what seems to be almost every companion except for one so far. I haven't really done too terribly much overall, game-wise. It really doesn't feel like it. I don't know. I've been having a problem with this game of not really getting into it and focusing on it.
Hey there.
Ollie. You can also call me a baby back bitch. I have this on the fucking lowest difficulty setting because I don't care. I just kind of want to play it. Combat in these games has always been fucking dog shit, and I'm not going to waste my time with that. These games are always more about like the dialogue you choose rather than how good you are at shooting the gun. Speaking of...
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Yes, put him on screen.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Where should I
You'll
start?
want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck.
All right.
Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Yeah, sure they are. Off to Monarch. Very slow. Stellar Bay Landing. Not the one that says fucking danger, don't.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Okay. Thank you for, I didn't see any blockade. Wasn't really, we just kind of...
I think I'll initiate an
I'm basically gonna put every single one of these assholes in some kind of power armor. Just dumping the
scheduled rest
strongest
cycle
armor
while
on
you're
them.
out.
I don't care what their skills are. They get the armor with the best defense rating shoved on them after it goes off of me. Oh, one thing that they did not improve from the Fallout games is these fucking loading screens. They are still kind of everywhere. Okay. What's that staircase? Oh.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Yes? Sir? Sir, hello?
Don't think I've
Sir.
seen you around.
Oh, fuck.
That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Am I?
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. You may not have
What are
heard,
they doing?
you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I am
Swell.
Alex Hawthorne.
There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar
We
Bay
don't get
really
ship
that
traffic in town.
isolated?
Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
You're not what I expected to find.
That'll just
on
make
Monarch.
Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
You saying the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
That depends.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? I couldn't really
Poster
say
sounds
I'm
pretty
just a fan
valuable.
of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks
Sure,
a bunch.
whatever, man.
Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you
Gotta
can't miss
steal
her.
that fucking poster. Interesting. Like a weird energy scythe. God damn it.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Name's
Who
Nyoka.
are you?
I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut up, mustache.
Shut the Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Out here, if you ain't a little buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot.
No. Ah, you're breaking my roleplay immersion. I don't want to admit my actual name, you assholes. Fuck, why are you always
think
drunk?
This is drunk? I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
Let's get down to business.
Well,
Please.
well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Brass... Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm
I already
headed
don't
back
like
out
you.
there
Can we
after I
hurry this
sober
up?
You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. More than you have, I suspect. I plan to sit here and drink until I find myself awoke and sober. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Not a fan.
She's always cranky.
No, I mean...
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by any time you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Creepy.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Like the
Creepy.
bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Dunno.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Fuck it.
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for Caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Okay, I just whatever. Why?
I'm so
For me.
sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail? Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Why couldn't I lie and say I was picking it up for the Velma person they were just talking about? Fuck it, bribery.
Well, I suppose I could use the money to supply our little clinic for the rest of the town. Very well. I'll make an exception for you this one time. But let's keep this between us, dearie.
God. That's why I hate doing stuff the good way. Just so many fucking annoying hoops to jump through. When I probably would have been fine just shooting her in the face and taking it off her corpse.
You're back. Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
I just like you.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See? I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible. Got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Fuck off,
I hope
Ellie.
you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Oh, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
I don't know what prompted you talking. Let's see. I guess we'll just need to start doing the things. Handguns. offloaded all of my extra crap on the ship. That's right. Alrighty then.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right?
Apparel equipped.
Right here.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay.
I need to talk to you, Captain.
Why? Why do you need to talk to me?
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help. Well, we'll see about that. I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous. Nothing we can't handle. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were. First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together. Oh yes, I can't wait.
Okay.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. Right, here's the road. Follow it south. And we're alive.
Picking up everything. God, I can't. Sometimes I just get shit stuck in my head. Pick up. Pick up. Ah. Nothing else of interest. And Zaltuna. Zaltuna. I assume this is south. My compass. Oh no, it is south. Sorry, I'm sitting through the road. It's doing nothing. This is doing nothing. Oh.
We're done here.
Oh. They're hard to see. Let's keep following the road, I guess.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pool is going to stink. So take the toe off.
Nailed it, Cap. Don't mess with us.
Good job. What the fuck?
That's the last of them.
Monarch. That was a bad idea. Yeah, that worked out. There's a lot more of them there than I thought there was. But not a big issue. Wait, there it is. Flamethrower. That isn't I particularly one to switch out, but whatever. gun isn't super great. I don't really like the charging up part of it. Speaking of, hold on. Why does it say my title is Resident Evil 7? What? Okay, well. No wonder. Apparently, I've been streaming Resident Evil 7 this whole time. Ay, ay, ay.
Everyone all right?
Kinda works as a sniper rifle, but it doesn't really have a scope, which isn't helpful. The charge up to a powerful shot I would want on like a sniper rifle type weapon, but this feels like it's supposed to be like an assault rifle or some kind of shotgun. But it shoots in like a straight line bolt kind of thing, so I don't know. Maybe there's a modification I can get for this to put a scope on it.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
Wait, what?
Watch it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
I don't got much use for sulfur in my own work. Neat that it's here, though. Incoming!
Yeah.
Libations on me, folks.
Okay. Huh. That works as like a single powerful shot. Corrosive weakness. Suffering too many corrosive burns has made you weak against corrosive damage. Eh, fuck it. I haven't taken one of these yet, so I might as well. Because I'm weak to corrosive, give me more health. Feels like the wrong planet to probably take corrosive weakness, but fuck it.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Let's go!
Okay. Oh, the rest of... Oh, right. I'm gonna turn to fucking ash. That makes their bodies increasingly harder to find. Jesus. Already a pain in the ass locating bodies before. Now they're ash piles, and that's just not helpful. I probably missed a bunch. Who cares? Gotta keep this train moving. Got to keep
Look
it
northwest.
going on
That ain't
this
it,
train.
but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still.
Neato.
I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Thank you, you drunk.
That's the last of them.
Oh, hard to see ash piles. Wonderful.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. What's up? Right. We can take the caverns up, but if you ain't into spelunking, there's a path a little ways north. I'd warn you, it'll be a tough trek. Big bad's up on that hill. I'm game to hunt them if you are, but it'd be safer to stick to the caverns.
Okay.
Everyone all right?
Okay. Parvati, whatever the
caves
fuck
back
you
east are
do,
safest. We can
it's
head up
just
this path if you want
goddamn
to shoot your way through a few nightmares on the
killing
way out.
everything. Do I keep following the road, or do I legitimately go up the hill? Legitimately go up the hill. Or is this the cavern? Which one's the hill and which one's the cavern? I keep following. Is this the hill?
Here we go.
See so much from here. So many beasts would need killing. So many drinks would need drinking.
We ought to camp out here tonight, you know? Make a little fire, sing songs.
Does it not let me open my skill shit while they're talking? Jesus. Long guns. 60. Long gun, headshot slash weak spot damage plus 20. That's exactly what I want. Movement speed penalty to accuracy. TTT restored for kill. Blah. Science weapon damage. Movement speed burns. TTT. Extra headshot slash weapon damage. Vendor buying price. Dialogue skills with companions. Carry capacity bonus with the companions. Reduces the weight of consumables. Health restored on kill. Ooh. Health restored on kill. That one sounded the most interesting. Hold on. Hold your horses there, son of Jim. You are in a morphous blob. Why am I on fire? Who's doing what that's setting everything on fire? Is that me setting everything on fire? Why am I still on fire? Why is everything on fire? Everything's just burning. How can I not? That's a dead guy. Oh. Hey. You have nothing on you. Also have nothing on you. You're the only valuable one. It's a whole bunch of bones. Free stuff is always fun.
This'll be fun.
Bacardi, what are you doing with setting everything on fire? Also, how did both of you die? am I still in like weird slow-mo mode? What's up with this? Why did both of you get your asses kicked? Why am I slow? Why am I slow? Can't run. Am I over encumbered? How can I see if I'm over encumbered? What? Do I have a status effect on me that's making all of my shit negative? Adrena time crash. Crashes all attributes, walk speed. Adrena time crash stacks up. Is that because I put drugs on my healing? Is that because I have this? Yes. Don't put drugs in your healing, apparently. Apparently that's bad.
Here we go!
Now that I'm getting used to it, the gun is slightly better. I still don't really like the charge up thing, but whatever. Am I going to uncrash from this Adrena thing anytime soon? Anytime soon.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Joy.
I always wanted to poke through a high-gain wireless. They only got one on Terra 2, you know, up in Byzantium.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
What are you doing up here, hunting marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
What are you waiting for? Help.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
That seems like a lot of work, and I don't care. You continue to stand here, I'll go murder everything. Slowly, apparently.
Here we go.
Nice one!
Man, this fucking drug thing is lasting forever. That doesn't make it go away. Is there like an antidote? Do I have an antidote? No. No. Companionability? Who cares? Health regen. Base health. Attributes +1. Alcohol. No. Alright. If it's in here, then I don't fucking, I don't know. Just continue on. Yeah, my choice to stream after a fucking long ass work shift to just, I don't know, continue staying up. Playing a game I don't find particularly exciting.
Nice work. Everyone all right?
And streaming it to try and, I don't know, force the excitement. But I don't particularly think Outer Worlds is that exciting to watch either. I am still walking. Why am I still... Oh my goodness.
Here they come!
This is hurting. No, his fucking... His ash pile...
Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Okay, but I could get in through that other door. So it's not like you really sealed anything. If anything, he's just making me use the side door. Why all of these boxes have fucking nothing in it? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Raptidon Biological Overview. Internal Anatomy. I can't read the tip because it's really small text and part of the streaming thing blocks out the words, so it would be pointless. Also, forgive me if I don't quite read everything. I'm using like fucking 8-year-old glasses because my regular set of glasses decided to fucking break on me. And I won't be able to get them replaced until next month because I don't have any money. Fuck you. You piece of shit. Kill everyone.
We'll see about that.
Kill them. Kill them all. I should really stop being goody two-shoes and just murder everyone, because I really don't care about any of them. I think the only character I actually like is Pavarti, and everyone else just kind of sucks, and I don't like any of them. I'm not really enamored with the whole anti-corporate thing. Not that I'm corporate or anything like that, it feels tired. It's not really as, fresh a take on the subject as it thinks it is, or that everybody else thinks it is. I don't know. I'm not impressed. It's like, it feels like the same shit again. Like, I feel like I've been through this story a bunch. been through this kind of setup a bunch. That's unfortunate. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ah, that one's actually really good. He's dead though. That one was funny. I will admit. That one was good. You literally walk in on a guy who's on the toilet. That's great. Would have been even better if he had like his pants around his ankles or something like that, but it's a game. You can't really do that. I think the implication that he was on the toilet was pretty alright. That's fine. That was a good yoke. That was an entertaining yoke. I enjoyed it. Then I shot him in the face and disintegrated him into ash.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose?
Did I know?
I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple-berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast. Might
say
be why
nothing.
Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the Broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you. See, Nyoka? I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
What's in
Aside
it
from
for
the
me?
bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
I'll see what I can do, bitch. My God, why is that stuck in my head? I haven't even listened to that stupid shit. It's just in my head. My problem with shit that gets stuck in my head is it's never like all of it. It's only like the smallest, most irritating sections. I wish I had lockpicking. I should up my lockpicking next time.
Elevators to your right. Get ready.
Lockpicking and stealth and such really to come up. Hey, perverty. You. Hey. You know what this game actually truly lacks that Fallout still has? This game doesn't have like a radio. I could really use some like fucking background music for this game. Because like most of the time it's just ambience. And if there is a fucking radio in this game, I would love to know where I fucking turn it on. Because I haven't seen one. And I still encumbered.
We're not getting through.
Okay, now am I just actually encumbered because I have too much garbage on me? Sorry if I don't read this. I don't care. I just don't care. Let's see. 20 armor. Oh, that's trash. Flamethrower is pretty okay. Blah. What's the diamond by it mean again? It's like partially, it's like special-ish. Or is it just a condition thing where it has slightly better condition? I don't know. We will equip it. This, and then these are the marksman rifles, right? We will equip that over the assault rifle I got. And then we shall equip. What do you got? That's probably not going to be beat by anything. Farty, what do you got? 134 shot cannon. Flamethrower would probably be better than that. And I've got fucking 2 of them. Flamethrower. 142. That's not better. 5, 124. Whoa. 233. Why is this 233? Fuck it. Alright, now to get rid of this shit. Because apparently I'm over encumbered. And still needs to get subs and goes. I should give favorite weapons or whatever, like lock them. So you don't accidentally dismantle them. Though I also don't really care, so all this shit can go. No. Good. I fucking can move at regular ass speed. I don't know how I got over encumbered. Like I was fine with being over encumbered because I thought it was a part of the status effect thing. But like, apparently it wasn't. But I also don't know how I became over encumbered so fast because before I could hold a bunch of stuff. Something major league changed. Double speak and fireball controls. Do. Maybe I should stream a scary game for Halloween. That'd probably be thematically appropriate, huh? Funny. Oh. Flamethrower fight!
That's the last of them, I think.
I gotta warm up the Rena voice. Oh wait, no, there it came. Just kind of tired. So it's a little shaky. But my regular voice is kind of shaky, so...
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Do hurry on it.
You will not waste company bullets.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But
2,000
I
bits?
do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I want you to pay me more. I don't know. This option makes no sense because I didn't have any conversation with them to begin with.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time. Caring or not won't change the facts of the matter. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
Is this a problem? How?
The bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end. Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophists' ramblings on my airwaves. Graham and his Iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
I could just kill everyone.
Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night. Sure. You know where to find me if you need me.
Did his voice just change for that specific line? That was weird. Mine. All your stuff is mine. What is my carry weight? What the fuck is going on? I barely picked anything up. I pressed buttons. I didn't read what those buttons do. I just pressed buttons. So I don't care. What the fuck is with my carry weight? Why am I getting so encumbered so quickly? What the actual fuck? Oh, hold on. Standard troop armor gold? It's 26. It's better than my ship. It's not gold. Whatever. Repair. No. Options. Repair. Nyoka. You need new armor. I need to get rid of stuff because apparently my fat ass is carrying something extremely goddamn heavy. See, I don't want to. No. 1, 2, 4. That's much better. Farty, 2, 3, 3. 2, 4, 2. Okay. The fuck is in my inventory? Nothing. Do I just have a shit ton of something here? A shit ton of this, which is apparently... no. How do I delete it? Moving to junk doesn't delete it. I have a lot of shit in my junk drawer. All of it. Because I don't think I can sell the vending machines yet. I think I can only sell to people. Unless vending machine selling is a dialogue up perk, which I might have unlocked. I don't know. I would have to look, but that's really annoying. I wish you could just sell to vending machines by default. Because that makes sense. Because vending machines are plentiful and easy to sell to, you would think. Character. Skills. so no. It's the hack skill. Fuck. Well, that's another reason to up stealth. Next level up, I guess. So I need to go to... Ugh, Jesus, why is this so slow? I need to go to Amber Heights and murder everyone. Because I'm just going to kill them. Because I have a major issue of jumping through hoops in this game. I don't know why it feels so bad, but I just don't care. It's weird. Like, the writing's good, the characters are good, all these people are great. I don't care. I really don't care. It's insane how unattached to this I am. And I'm trying. I'm really trying. But, like, most all of these characters are unlikable to me. When I say Pravarti's like my favorite one, she's like the only one I like. Everyone else kind of seems like they're in on the joke of like, oh, I'm being snarky and I know I'm being snarky. It's like a weird cockiness to it. And like the corporate slogan stuff and all that, like,
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
I don't want a pamphlet.
That paper they use makes excellent kindling, you know. If they ever get more, you ought to grab some.
Shut up.
Nyoka? That's why you wanted so many? You said you were just spreading the word. While you keep rude company, you're welcome all the same. We're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No corporations means no paycheck.
We make our own living here. Some of us hunt. Some of us scavenge the ruins left by the corporations when they abandoned us. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
I'm about to shoot you in the face. Got it. I wasn't kidding about killing everyone. I'm gonna die. Holy fuck. There's a lot of people. Bacardi and Nyoka dead already? 5 teammates mid-battle? Oh, you fucking jerk. Well, that was fun. What's this? Who cares? Is there anyone left to murder? I mean, there probably is, but you know. Hey! This one, plasma carbine. What do we got? Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to plasma. Magazine increases the amount of ammo. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to shock. What's the difference between... Well, plasma's like... Plasma's corrosive or whatever. It'll like melt them. Shock is electric. What do we got scope-wise? Gyrosight. Sight increases weapon accuracy. Extendo sight. 2 times scope that also extends the weapon's maximum range. That's what I wanted. So I'm gonna scope. I don't... Yeah... I'll go with the shock. You know, we'll see. How a tinker is. I don't care. Repair. Repair, since everything needs all that shit anyway. Break down. Ooh, 38. That's not bad. I'm gonna have to put that on somebody. Nyoka. That's better than that. It's definitely better than that. Farty. Yeah, 31. Alrighty then. Oh. Did you just, like, listen to all the shooting outside? And then, like, just sat there? Oh, what's going on outside? I don't know. Oh well. Just gonna sit here. Dear diary. I haven't read the same one twice. Dear diary. Repair terminal storage device. I don't know why I did that. Dear diary. The Dear Diary.
Seems like a nice little town. Except for all the dead critters.
The folks in Amber Heights
I've already...
always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Scavengers, I tell you.
This is the game not recognizing I've been gone on a fucking murder spree and killed everyone. All the dead critters. Pavardi, are you referencing all the dead people? Are you so, like, out of it that you don't recognize these as people that are dead? That I killed? Pavardi? Boop, boop, doo, boop, boo. You guys alive? Oh, you are.
Here we go. Down they
Killing
go.
you in your sleep. Killing you in your sleep. This is okay. This one was actually pretty bad. It's just that one was actually pretty bad. That one was not great. Oh boy. Oh boy. Knock knock. Come out the door. Everybody walk the dinosaur. You know? You get it? You get my funny joke? I'm here to kill you. That's the...
What was that? Hmm? What was that?
Incoming. Take him down.
What was that?
Who's there?
Nice one.
Oh boy, that's a lot of people. There we go. There we go. See? Just a little heaping helping of murder. Now I can fucking finally sell the shit. Good. Big card. Well, you didn't have anything on your shit. Boop, 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 boop. Everybody's dead. Don't need to worry about the radio. Everybody's dead. And they're in little bits. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. Any pointless quests that they were gonna send me on are also dead. Which feels good. Feels good. Killed them all. Solved the quest. Did the thing. Shot them dead with my bullets. With my bullets, I shot him dead. I killed him all. The thing. Shot him dead. Ba 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 ba. My god, that is so fucking stuck in my head, and I cannot. I want it gone, but I can't stop thinking about it because I'm like fucking half falling asleep. Give me all your ammo. Access files. The board's lies. The board vastly overestimates their authority and grasp on power. Without the Earth Directorate's military might to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestioningly. Their lies become more and more transparent as the years press on, and soon will be too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to see. This is obviously their propaganda. Oops, oops. I don't want to read them all. I just want to read the first one. It's all a bunch of propaganda. For someone so committed to the... Okay, that's just whatever. Teaching notes. Shifting priorities. This all matters to a bunch of dead people that I just killed, so... Blah, blah, blah. Their thoughts die with them. You know how it is, Nayoka. Just murder your solutions. Then all your problems go. Because they're all dead. Because they're all dead. I murdered them so well. They're all dead. Can't you see that they're all dead? The bodies litter the floor. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're all dead, 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 dead. They're all dead. Except for probably over there, which I should walk over to slowly. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta make some bits. Just unlock the ability to sell shit. So I gotta make some bits.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
Already killed them all. What is this dialogue? They're all already dead. There's nothing to discuss. They're dead. Ay, 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 ay. Really don't need anything but the fucking main healing shit. This is most likely also weighing me the fuck down. And I need to cut some carbs. Mods are fine. Those are fine. This is all... Okay. Did I shed some poundage? What is my carry weight? 51 out of 150. Okay. I shed about 100 pounds. Good. Shouldn't run into an over-encumbered issue here in a bit, hopefully. Oh, look. Look!
Here they come!
It's revolver powered. Oh, fuck. I didn't pay attention to my health. Where's that autosave? Where's that autosave? This is before I sold everything. God damn it.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same.
Killed them all, and then Gil killed them all. Fuck! Fuck, I accidentally sold all my healing. Right? Did I?
Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Did! Fuck! Then I couldn't buy it back. Okay, take fucking 2. 3. Take 3. How about we just don't sell anything in the healing
I
and
ought to
see where we
mention,
go?
the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do this.
Shut up.
Same.
83 out of 150. Next time I go to the ship, I'll
Turn
just
on 'em,
drop off.
they'll open fire without a second thought.
But I don't.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me? Okay, keep him quiet.
Oh, there's a lot more people here than I expected. Oh, there's names. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ, I also forgot to save before I did the thing. Mother fuck. Why does it put me on settings? There's a lot more people in that back corner than I expected. I'm surprised all these motherfuckers didn't come and attack me. The fucking when I killed all these guys.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same.
She's gonna say that every single fucking time.
They'll open fire without a second thought.
Okay, save my game.
Everybody here looks wore out.
Jesus.
Is it just me? I'm going. Here we go.
Jesus fucking Christ. God, it's a fucking army. Oh, it was like pulling my name. so glad I put a scope on this thing, actually. Woo! Physical damage weakness. No, man. That's physical damage is way too fucking common. That is not worth it, because physical damage is like everything. Man, there was just a fucking lot of them. That was a fucking war zone scene. I had so many people fucking shooting at me. There's a lot of heavy weapons guys there. Whew. It took me like fucking 4 tries. 4 annoying tries. That should be it. That's the end of the iconic lists or whatever. Except for the ones out in the like field. I'll deal with them when I come. What's this? Apparently it's electric. The fuck?
What was that?
Watch out!
Oh, hey, what's up?
Everybody okay? Great.
Good job. I don't know how you didn't hear any of the fucking massive firefight outside. But no, you just, you know, sat in here cooking or whatever. I don't know what the fuck you were doing. Sorry. Wow. Ammo. Yada yada yada. Steel Deadeye assault rifle. Sure. Is that a special Deadeye assault rifle, or is it just a Deadeye assault rifle? I want it to be a special rifle. Is it? Is it special? Which one is it? Is this one? It's got the weird diamond thing by it. I forgot what the diamond means. That's a lot of stats. Guess we're now actually done here. 'Cause everyone's dead. Radio signal's not gonna come through. Did some good work here today. Real good work. You know,
You ever been
not
off
everyone
Monarch
can do
Yoko?
work this good.
Before you met the captain, I mean.
They're having conversations where shit hasn't even happened yet. There are some decent people as they're lying dead on the ground. fucking murdered by your own hands, Pravarti. You're complicit in the murder. Ugh, boy. Now we gotta go back. Right? Right? Burger King delivers his... Oh. Oh, okay. So I need to get rid of both. I assumed that I only had to get rid of one. Okay, well, we're not going to shoot up Stellar Bay. We will talk with Stellar Bay. Because I kind of figured that the Iconoclasts would be easy to shoot up. And they were. There wasn't actually that many of them, except for that one section. But, like, it wasn't a big area. Stellar Bay is far bigger. And much more of a hassle. So we'll just talk this one out. Because I don't need to be getting into a fucking goddamn shit fight, shoot fight with this shit. And maybe because I killed the Iconoclasts, they'll already like me. I could see it. Iconoclast. They see the radio situation seems to be a competing issue. Like Stellar Bay is just trying to drown them out. So, if, you know, I already took care of the Iconoclast and their radio system is no longer applicable, I should be able to walk into Stellar Bay and say, hey, what's up? Can you turn off your radio? I already killed everyone else.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Okay.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? Oh. I suppose that means you aren't here for the salt tuna.
Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional, erotic, and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
I don't... Dang it, Captain, that's not right. Folks on Monarch shouldn't have to suffer just because the board says so.
Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of
Yes,
scrounging scraps.
freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
You do seem to have a bit of a Reptidon
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting with the Bolt 52, we won't need to advertise anymore. We can stop our transmissions altogether.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance. In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons. Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Interesting. I know exactly where I'm going to take that dangerous information. Wants me to go that way.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
Incoming!
Fuck. I didn't even goddamn notice them. I'm fucking blind.
Perfection! Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you or eat you. Or both.
Oh my god. So many fucking lizards. Who needs all these lizards? Turn them to ash. Turn the ash to ash. Lizard! dang lizard bastards. Are you kidding me? Okay, that one needs to... Okay. Apparently died mid-jump. Oh no, my corrosive weakness. It hurts. The fuck? Do I need a rooftop jump to get to this?
Get ready.
Oh, this ladder, which is right fucking... I really even try to take shortcuts. Why do I even bother being like, I'm gonna go the shorter way? The shorter way. Jesus. Jesus! Just literally going insane. Jump. Jump. Are you fucking? Are you fucking? Are you fucking fuckity fuck? Right? Wait, is this the right building? Am I on the right building? I am on the right building. On the ladder.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots? Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help? Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. What do you mean? It's locked. Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
She doesn't know how to use a fucking... And then she's immediately attacking me. So, okay, cool. Guess she was a marauder. That was easy. Literally told her to open the fucking door. It saves me the trouble of needing to go get something and come back. Just going. But I also need to find some terminal somewhere, so. Lots of good stuff in here. It's like money all over the place. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjir also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjir's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancements. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Okay, that's one I just read. Bryant Graham. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows constant disregard for the prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommended further supervision. Well, luckily he's dead, because I killed him. Dora Erickson. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting and around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommended for promotion. Well, delete them all. I thought it would be like secrets I could sell, but all that's kind of fucking bullshit, so whatever. I'll delete it so the guy likes me. Oh, do I not have the arms building key because I needed to go get it off the one guy wherever he is? That's probably true. Alright, well, we can just walk out the top because it doesn't matter. Probably never have to come back to this building ever again. Dismantling to make some... Nope. Dismantling to make some space. Whoa, 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 960. 960. That's a lot of the DPS. Oh, that's just kind of the general DPS. Never mind, you're not that special. Really?
Feels like the old bits outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded, left to settle into ruin.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire. What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours.
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Aether.
Well, I see you've had a sobering effect on our friend Nyoka.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you? Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is this data cartridge
What a
going to help?
question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board. Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea, it's definitely a firm middle finger.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board. You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are. Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it? Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it. A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you. You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it. Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them. In charge of a scrap heap of a city, abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners. I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else? You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll give me all the leverage I need. I knew you'd understand.
know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drag. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side.
And I'm getting to the end of this stream. I thought that would be the end of the fucking quest, but no. I have to go through another hoop, which seems like it's gotta have even more fucking steps to it. This is why it's annoying. Too many layers. Devil's Peak guy's like, go to these two places and solve their issues. And then fucking Stellar Bay guy's like, do 50 billion things to me. And he sends me off to some other person who's probably gonna be like, do something for me. Ay, 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 ay. It's too many layers deep of people I have to talk to just to solve the fucking Devil Peak quest. And hell, I didn't even like do the stuff for the fucking iconoclast. I just murdered them. I didn't even listen to what they had to say or negotiate with them on anything. I just killed them all. And it still feels like this shit's taking too long. My god. I really don't need a cross-section of a fucking bug. That's really something I don't need. What's up with this shithole?
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key card.
Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Okay, your tone just changed real hard there.
Oh, well, this is certainly a town, I think.
Fallbrook's great. Anything you want, they've got it. So long as you've got the bits.
When we meet at Stellar Bay.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Okay.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
And I'm half caring. Do I need to talk to her for a different quest? I might, with the sublight thing.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. And I'll thank you kindly for it. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I
do
mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the ground.
This is a different quest.
Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the
that's a lot
sulfur,
of talking.
so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
You know how there's folk who are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
I do not like that I cannot open my menu until they're done talking. It's real annoying. Alright. That's where I'm gonna call it. At least for the stream.